guys, it's your girl Leni and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So for today's video, I really wanted to give you guys a story time. So this is the story of how I got haunted. Is that right? In my old apartment in Colorado. So there are these apartments, if I'm not mistaken, in Denver, Colorado, and they're called Pine Creek Apartments. I lived in, if I'm not mistaken, it was apartment 10 and apartment 11 and 12 were like right in front of me. I'll be sure to insert like a picture somewhere so you guys know what I'm talking about. So I was around 10 in this story, and my best friend, who we're gonna call Gustavo, he lived in the apartment complex diagonally in front of mine. This one time, my parents used walkie-talkies a lot where they worked, so they had a bunch of spares, so I took them. There were rumors that in the third floor of his apartment complex, they had really powerful haunted activities. So I gave him a walkie-talkie, and I had a walkie-talkie, and I told him, I'm gonna go up every floor and you're gonna see me through the glass, because there was a glass right in front of the floors right before you enter them. I'll be sure again to put a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. So I told him, every time I go up a floor, I'll talk to you through the walkie-talkie and I'll tell you, Gustavo, can you see me? Do you see anything else? Nothing? Okay, good. So I went up, I went in, first floor, Gustavo, do you hear me? Everything okay? Alright, cool. Second floor, and in the second floor they had a giant ass glass, so you could definitely see from the second floor to the third floor, like the stairs to the third floor. And I told him, Gustavo, hi, I'm waving at you, can you see me? And he told me, yes, I can see you, nothing's there, we're good. I told him, okay, I'm gonna go into the third floor, and in the third floor there is no glass, you have to go into the apartment hallway. So I told him, okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell you I'm in, and do you hear or see anything, like maybe in the stairway? So I went in to the third floor, and well, nothing had happened initially. So I told him, Gustavo, can you hear me? Is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, everything's okay. I told him, okay, I'm gonna stay here for like a little while. I assume he was trying to tell me something, but right as he like clicked on the thing, a bunch of like static noise came through the walkie-talkie, and through the static you heard a little girl and her voice saying, how could you do this to me? I heard that and I was like, Gustavo, like what are you talking about? I didn't do anything to you. Hello, like you hear me? And then again through the static I heard the same voice and the same thing, and I'm not gonna repeat it because it's just fucking freaky. And so the hallway had two entrances, one through the front of the apartment building and one through the back. The doors for an apartment complex, I don't know if it's everywhere or just Pine Creek, are really heavy. So the one at the other end of the hallway opened up and nothing was coming through there, and I was like, someone's fucking with me. I told him, Gustavo, stop fucking around, because I'm fucking scared. I'm like looking at the door, just waiting for someone to walk in, and I see the head like black as the night, like with no city lights, no nothing, and just like black ass hair. Like something was crawling, and I mean crawling, in through that door. And holy shit, I booked it out of there. You could just tell how frightened I was, because right now I'm just like, oh my god, like thinking about it just makes me so anxious, like that thing is gonna come back to get me or whatever. I just lost my shit and I slammed open the door. I ran down, like, I think I actually jumped from the third to the second floor and then just booked it down from the second to the first, and I ran out and I just like hugged him and I was like, Gustavo, you son of a bitch, how could you do that to me? And he hugged me, he was like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? What happened? And I was like, that wasn't you. He's like, what are you talking about? I was gonna ask you, were you the one that said, how could you do this to me? And I was like, what do you mean? I froze, just froze. I asked him, like, what do you mean if that wasn't me? He told me, I heard someone through the walkie-talkie. It was a girl. I thought it was you, because my walkie-talkie started acting up, and all I heard was like static, and someone said, how could you do this to me? And I was like, that wasn't me. So we were freaking out because neither of us had talked to each other when we were in the third floor, aside from when I told them I was gonna stay up there for a while. So we had both heard the static, both heard that voice and we were both shitting ourselves. So we were like, all right, case closed, never going up there again. Let's go back to my place. We headed back to my place and that was the end of it. Never again did he or I go up to the 3rd floor. So that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I love telling ghost stories and I have plenty more from my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, and like all of my family. We have a lot of ghost stories. So if you guys would like to hear some more, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you actually believe in ghosts. Maybe you don't. Maybe you believe in something else. Don't forget to subscribe down below and give this video a huge thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!